Okay. So I'm going to start with the first card, and this is absolutely one of my favorite. This is spiritual strength. And this is the number 9 of the spiritual cards. And the spiritual cards are about our inspirations, our aspirations, what we want to, what message we want to put out in the world, what our soul essence is. You know, when I'm a numerologist and when I figure out people's soul urge, it's the vowels in their name. And every vowel, or every letter corresponds with the number 1 through 9. So I can really get what your soul essence and your soul urge is. That's a good part of the reading too that I do is numerology. And so it feels like you guys are really starting to come into what feels like, okay, this is what really my passion. This is what turns me on. This is where I feel my strength. This is where I feel like I can be heard and that people listen to me. It's really starting to come around more and more and more. And I think you've been working on that for a long time, and it's really just a matter of fine-tuning it. So that's pretty awesome. It gives you an awful lot of empowerment, awful lot of inspiration. I see this going on for the next, February, for the next 6 months and longer. But I mean, especially you're really building up that momentum. When I look at this card, what I'm noticing is the gold on his robe. He has almost the Buddha look on top, kind of holding up the ceiling, and then he's in the prayer position. So it feels like you're just so grateful, so happy that things are starting to really, really unfold in the direction that feels good for your soul essence. Okay, so for the next card's really interesting one to come second. And this card came up for the last month that I did, and I'm trying to think what month it was or what sign it was, but it came up. So maybe this is we'll see if this is a theme. This is a mental card, which the mental cards have to do with our thinking, our concepts, our perceptions, what's going on in our head, trying to figure things out, analyzing, all that stuff. And this is deception and envy. Okay, so, and it's the number 7. And so deception and envy, it feels like to me, watch your P's and Q's of what you say. This card comes up differently for different signs. But it feels like be careful with what you say to whom, because you have some really good ideas, and I don't think that anyone's, or could be, take off with it and go in a direction, someone you're working with, that you weren't thinking it should go that way. Or it could be that you do have some plans you're putting together, some outlines, and you just kind of want to keep those under wraps because maybe it's really not completely unfolded yet, and you want it to get that way before you present it out into the community, out into the organization, out into the world, and into YouTube. I'm really feeling, because 7 has to do with analyzing, 7 has to do with secrets, 7 has to do with sort of guarding your spiritual foundation, which you've got that spiritual strength at first. So you really want to stay spiritually strong here. And when I look at this card, I'm noticing a lot of interesting in this card. I'm noticing in the face and the neck, it's coming off orange for me today. So your creative projects, what you're doing behind the scenes that are feeling so passionate, so important to you, that you're thinking about a lot, just remember to keep those safe in your guard. You'll keep those under lock and key, not energetically as well as physically. I mean, you could put them in a cabinet, or if they're on your computer, then make sure that your computer's safe and it has a password if you feel like other people can get into it. It feels like the envy part could also be too about relationships, whether it's romantic or it's business-wise. And it feels like it's coming from other people, but it could also be to you being a little bit envious of someone who's doing what you want to do. someone who's really you'd like to acclimate their ideas into yours. And you can do that always. We can self-express ourselves in our own way. So just kind of be on the lookout. Don't overanalyze it though. Don't create stories that are not already there is the main theme from this card. It's just be cautious, but don't overdo it in the thinking department. Okay, so the next card is, I love this card as well. This is an emotion card, and this is wishes fulfilled. And it's a beautiful card. It's one of my favorites along with spiritual strength. It is also the number 9 out of the emotion card. So you've gotten the spiritual card number 9. You've also gotten the emotion card number 9. So this is about completion. And this is about integration. So emotionally feeling like there's a lot of completion of maybe you're really getting into some projects. I'm talking a little bit soft right now because it feels like it's very passionate to you. It feels like there very much could be, it's an emotional card, so it feels like there very much could be a love interest. And this could be between any type of sex. I'm seeing like man, woman, man, woman, whatever it is. There's someone who feels special to you. It could be a very good friend. Maybe you all are, partnering together, but there is an integration of emotions and special feelings into this relationship, into this situation. And I feel like there's a lot of, when this integrates together, when you all work together, when you all have fun together, when you all create together, co-create together, then it feels like that is something that really unfolds into something beautiful and harmonious. And I know Libras love harmony, so that's a nice thing. When I look at this card, with you guys, I'm seeing a lot of orange this month because what I'm looking at is the part down here below where he's standing the leaf. Again, a little bit of orange, so second chakra stuff. So you may want to work on your second chakra, and the chakras up here are great, they're wonderful, but we do need to feel, number 1, the first chakra grounded, and the second chakra, creativity, birthing new ideas, feeling that love, feeling that intuition. And I think that a lot of you are going to see some financial abundance starting to come. I'm seeing the number 8. So it could be that in August that you're starting to see whatever you're feeling emotionally fulfilled about in February, that it's really starting to blossom in the month of August. It could be the 8th of a month. And if that's important to you, put the comments below. If you're born on the 8th or 8 has any special significance to you, let me know. But I really do feel like that you guys are going to feel some emotional, just like you just want to just, whoo, hip, hip, hooray kind of thing, which is always a beautiful feeling, right? All right, and the last card of your 4-card spread is another spirit card, and this is the first one of the 9. Your first card was number 9 of the spirit cards, and this is the number 1. So 1 is like your passion is ignited, like you are feeling like your vulnerability is really your vulnerability in expressing yourself has really produced and is starting to produce some rewards for you. Some rewards of connection between other people, some rewards of communication with other people, feeling like you can say things that maybe you haven't said before. Maybe there have been some negative or limiting beliefs when you were younger. And I feel like now that you're able to express how you really feel, this could be also something you've been working on, and you're just kind of like got that in the middle of the stomach tickling going on because you're so excited about it. And it's something about you. I mean, there could be others involved, but this is something that really ignites you. That third chakra as well, the I can do it, that power. I think you're starting to feel the power of who you are and what you can and what you have to offer other people. Too, there's a lot of, passion ignited, of course, when we think of romance. So I do feel like that some of you are going to either be meeting someone new, or the relationship that you're in is taking on a new flight. You're starting to understand each other more and more and more. And I feel like this has come up with Libras, this relationship business, or should we say business? But sometimes in a relationship, if you're in one and you've been in one, that there is the business part of it. There is taking care of the bills as much as there is the love. So it's kind of understanding that balance that Libras so seek. All right? Because that's a lot of it is, well, yeah, I do love this person. Oh my gosh, we have to take care of the business too. So, but yeah, it's just balance it out. You can do it together. Okay? Now I'm going to pull a card from Doreen Virtue's Archangel cards. And what's in store for Libras? Okay. Let's see what this one is. Clairsentience. All right. So this is one of the intuitive ways we receive messages. Of course, it's how our body picks up messages. When you get that sensation of, oh, that was kind of heavy, or if you feel light, just kind of watch out for that. Your body tells you everything. This is from Archangel Raquel. Notice your reoccurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. Your emotional and physical feelings. Okay, so if something is feeling really, really good to you, and whether it's a person, a space, a place, whatever it is, then that's a yes from your body. If you're feeling a heaviness, then that's probably a no. So pay attention, my friends, to those feelings.